Everyone, and welcome in. I'm going to give it till we're going to see if anybody hops on. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I'll start the readings here in a minute, guys. I'm just letting people get on. Give it a thumbs up or comment in the comment section below, guys, if you can hear me and everything. With Gemini, and then we are going to go through Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sag, Leo, Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. All right. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If find the messages helpful, is resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. First message we are going to do is going to be for Gemini. It's going to be a you versus them. For Valentine's Day. Most important message here for Gemini. Spirit, what do my Gemini friends need to know? So Gemini, we're going to start here with the challenge to make this reading flow easy for you, for us, for everyone involved, okay? Part of the challenge here I feel here it's a lot of planning, it's a lot of being strategic, it's a lot of trying to control, okay, the situation. And maybe even an ultimatum of if things don't go to a higher level, then I'm going to walk away from this. Because part of the challenge here, Gemini, is the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Definitely energy of being strategic. Now, I see why this is the energy. And I really feel here, Gemini, for a lot of you, this is going to be you trying to the situation is seeming to come out here as exploring their options. Now we're going to clarify all of this here. Have the Six of Wands, the Emperor, and the Seven of Cups. So this person kind of, I feel, is kind of living life by the seat of their pants, to be honest with you, but it's almost as if they're more focused on themselves, very independent, but a very self-centered type of an energy. Okay, with the Seven of Cups, this cups is up. You, Gemini, this is your energy, are being very when it comes to this connection. I feel like you keep yourself at a distance. Page of Wands, Hierophant, Hermit, sorry, and the Page of Cups. Taking a lot of time by yourself. I feel like when you do distance yourself from this person, you don't really do anything, go anywhere. You spend a lot of time alone trying to decide. And what I feel here is coming out, Gemini, is instead of being back and forth and rushing into things when this person comes back around, when you're the person that they're spilling their attention on, you need to wait. You need to pause. Okay? So let's clarify. Now, again, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. I'm going to start by clarifying the challenge here with the Ten of Swords. I feel like a lot of you are back and forth, in and out, 1 foot out the door, basically, is the energy that's coming out here. So, Hierophant, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, please and thank you. So the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, trying to rush things, okay, without a plan. The Four of Pentacles is withholding, okay? So again, just rushing in. This is part of the challenge, guys. This is clarifying the challenge energy, okay? You have to decide. There has to be a decision that needs to be made. It has to be you. It has to be your person. Both of you have to be on the same page when it comes to this decision, okay? Let's clarify this Page of Wands, Hermit, Page of Cups for Gemini's energy. Getting on the same page is going to be important. I feel here, Gemini, that if you take a step back, if you withdraw, then you have to do that. You can't let this person come back around because maybe you made an impulsive decision in your mind. Once you make that impulsive decision, you have to stand on that. So if you are gonna be like threatening to leave and walk away and blocking this person, and then a couple days down the line, maybe that's why things are flowing and going and happy and positive, and then some things are at a standstill. At times, this situation here between you and this person comes to a standstill, okay? Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups. So this is you portraying that you're walking away when ultimately, Gemini, I feel here in your heart of hearts, it's almost as if you're having a hard time shaking this connection for whatever reason. Maybe for some of you, this is because we have the Devil energy here. Outcome. I feel like maybe for some of you, this is a situation in which codependency is involved. This, you lean on this person to fulfill certain needs, and starting to meet those own needs within yourself will help you to overcome that. Okay, I do feel like your person is withholding information. I will say that. So and maybe it's because if this was you, Gemini, that started this back and forth energy, if this was this person that was exploring their options back and forth about you, however this is coming out, you guys are mirroring each other's energy at this time, and it's becoming toxic. It's weighing heavy on both of you guys. Okay, part of the outcome, 10 of Wands, the Devil energy. Okay, it's weighing heavy on both of your guys' hearts. So what are we going to do here? Okay, are we going to continue and withhold information, only let the person in on what we feel like they need to know? Right now, Gemini, I don't, though you guys may be getting ready to come back around, because obviously that's why this is coming up. There hasn't been a resolution to the challenge. Okay, you guys haven't sat down and thought about, okay, what do I want when it comes to this person, when it comes to this relationship? If I had my way and everything was the way that I wanted it to be, how would this look? Right now, the outcome here, the Moon, the Two of Swords, the 10 of Wands, Devil, 8 of Swords, the 8 of Wands. This is a lot of, all of these cards right here are about holding on, about withholding energy, about withholding information, about not being fully upfront and honest about how you feel, about what you need to make this work, about how you see this moving forward. And maybe it's you, maybe this is your person, but I definitely feel here, Gemini, that this is what's causing a lot of the issues. This is what you and this person are having a hard time overcoming, is honestly boils down to communicating your needs, communicating their needs. You have to get clear, Gemini, and decide, is this something that you want to continue to endure, or is this something that is weighing too heavy? You're the one that has to determine what you want the outcome to be and then take action on that. So let's clear the board here and pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Again, guys, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, give it a thumbs up. So we want the advice for Gemini's highest good. Please and thank you, Spirit. Gemini. There is an energy of wanting to rush in and make this work, wanting to come together. Okay, I do feel that. I do feel like you do see a higher level of commitment here with this person. But what spirit is guiding you, Gemini, is you need to pull back. Okay, you need to focus. You need to make this type of this higher level of commitment, this connection, this spiritual union. So what does that mean, right? What does it look like long term in a connection when you've been with a particular person 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the line? What does that look like to you? Is the ultimate outcome the ultimate goal? If you don't see yourself getting married, then that's fine. Okay. You have to get clear on if you don't want marriage, or if you do want marriage. Let's say that it is your dream to get married, and you have a particular dress that you want to wear and a certain location that you want the venue to be in. You have to get crystal clear on what that is, what that looks like to you, so you can communicate that clearly with the other person. Definitely feel here. It's the main message that's coming out here. I'm going to get the Soul Journey deck, guys, to sum up the reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I possess the power of free will to create my own happiness. Beautiful, beautiful. Gemini, that card is about manifestation. And that's exactly what I was just depicting here when I was talking about what you need to focus your energy on. It's getting clear on what you want the outcome to be. And not just, I want to be married, or I want to have children, or I want a house with my loved one. What look like to you? So Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message. Next, we are going to jump into Libra. We cleanse the energy. Guys, for questions, I'm going to try and answer questions at the end if I have time. Okay. So this message is going to be for Libra. Most important message here for Libra Spirit. What do my Libran friends need to know? Thank you for all the love and the support. If you find the message helpful, resonating, give it a thumbs up. So Libra, the energy that I feel is coming out for you is a reconciliation. I fear that this person that you are about to encounter is a person from your past. This is a person that you have had some sort of ending with. I feel like this person walked away from you. But I feel like how you perceived this ending was different from this person. okay? The energy surrounding your person here, the Ten of Swords, the Hermit, and the Eight of Cups, okay? So I feel like this person is the one that walked away from this connection. I feel like when they walked away, they did some soul searching with the Hermit energy. We're going to clear the energy surrounding you, Libra. The Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's almost as if you were very nostalgic about this person. I feel here in this energy, Libra, that you may have focused on work, but Page of Cups, this is, to me, an energy of friends with benefits. Okay, so I feel here, maybe this person had your heart, which is fine. Everybody has their own experience that they have to experience, okay, lessons that they have to learn. I do feel like there was a lot of healing that took place between the two of you. I feel like you did some soul searching as well, and maybe even found that it was more important for you to focus on goals than it was for you to focus on relationships. Okay. I will say this devil energy is coming from a resolved issue. Okay. And how I feel like this is coming out is this is something that this person is actively trying to work through. This is something that's actively being thought about, but so let's clarify. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, but to me, guys, that's like codependency. This is like overindulgence. Now, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to start here with a challenge. Part of the challenge is how does this work? How do we make this work? Okay, how do we overcome these obstacles together? The Hermit, the Hierophant, the Seven of Pentacles. Clarify your person's energy, the Ten of Swords, the Hermit with the Eight of Cups. Five of Cups, Four of Wands. This person regretted walking away. This person, I feel once they walked away, they had seen that there was more to this connection that they had realized. Six of Cups, Page of Cups, Ten of Coins. Okay. The Devil, the Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands. Seven of Cups. Libra. Your person may have walked away because they thought that you were exploring your options. And maybe at one point you were. Maybe this is something that you were actively doing. But I feel like right now there's a lot of alone time being spent, you and your person. It's going to be a new opportunity that's going to be presented to two of you. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups as part of the outcome. I feel here there is a need to get clear on what you want. Otherwise, there's just going to be more confusion. Go down the same path. And emotionally, what do you need to be emotionally fulfilled? Not just physically, okay? Not just financially. An energy of both of you see in each other's future. There can be a future here, okay? Your person feels like you're out there exploring your options, then, and maybe you weren't, Libra. Maybe this is something that you weren't doing. And there's no convincing this person. It's okay. What you can say is you've learned from that experience and you're focusing on the future. It's a need to get clear. There's a need to, again, express what you need in order to make this work. Message of myself, and I see myself in everyone. So, guys, and I definitely feel here energy is coming out in the reading. Okay, at one point, you guys were resistant to this connection. Now, Libra, I feel like you're starting to mirror this person's energy because they're already in this soul searching, spending a lot of time alone, getting clear on what they want. You're kind of going into this mode. Focus on what it is that you need to make this connection work if you want this to work. If you don't want it to work, then get closure and move on. Okay? But I do feel like there is an opportunity for a victory here if you want it. So, let's pull a few cards. I didn't pull any cards for your advice, Libra. Let's pull some advice cards out here moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I am going to try to do these lives every Tuesday, so hopefully I'll get better at keeping the structure and the routine. So, please enjoy it. Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Fool, and the Hanged Man. There's going to be a change in perspective that comes. I feel your heart, opening your mind to seeing things from this person's perspective, putting yourself in this person's shoes. It's almost as if you don't want to be ignoring your options anymore. Maybe this person is the person who brought you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, and when they walked away, you experienced the sadness. Now I feel like when this new opportunity comes in, it's almost as if Spirit is kind of guiding you not to miss it. I feel like there's still some lessons to hear in this connection. So being open to even a friendship is, I feel, what's going to be important. This person has waited, to be honest with you. So Libra, I feel like that's a good solid message. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Next is going to be Aquarius. Going to clear the board. We're going to clear the energy and then we'll jump right in. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. And again, guys, I'll do questions at the end of the video if I have time. I have an appointment at 3 o'clock, so hopefully it doesn't take that long, but I guess we will see. Most important message here for Aquarius Spirit. What do my Aquarian friends? This is interesting. This is an ongoing theme, guys. It's almost as if everybody is deciding what they want to do in their relationship. Do they want to stay or do they want to go? They want things to be taken to the next level? In this Aquarius, I feel here there's an energy of leveling up. Okay, there's going to be a new opportunity that's presented here between you and this person, and you're going to have to decide. Maybe this is whether this is moving in with one another, with whether this is like getting engaged to be married. I do feel like your person has been taking this very slow, taking a very slow approach when it comes to relationships, when it comes to connection. An energy of having patience or needing to have person. Okay, we're gonna start here with their energy, which is the World of Coins and the Two of Pentacles. This is an energy of them wanting to take things to the next level, but maybe even being a little bit back and forth about this world energy, about leveling up, about this ascension process. Okay, I feel like you're ready. You see this person in your future. I feel you're holding back because them. It's almost as if you're the one that's really being patient with this person, with this energy. Now we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. It's taken a long time for you guys to get to this spot. Okay, it's been a long time coming. I feel here this person is starting to come around. I feel you're being patient with them, with their process, which is a beautiful energy. What I see here in the outcome, and again, I'm going to clarify, but in the outcome, what I see is the tables are about to be turned. So this person is going to make a decision, and they're going to want to rush things. They're going to be ready. And that's when you are going to pull back. You are going to start questioning here. It's balancing out, okay? So trusting the process is going to be important, trying to stay present in the moment, but this is your person, Aquarius. So let's clarify this Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands with the Moon energy. Now, again, guys, if you find the message is helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. I feel, Aquarius, that you felt that this was your person for some time. Again, been having a lot of patience with this person, and that patience is about to pay off, okay? Let's clarify this world, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. For Aquarius's person, please and thank you. Exactly. So we have the Knight of Swords. I pulled two more cards because we have the Nine of Swords. So I feel here, once this person makes a decision, Empress with the Three of Pentacles, that you're their person, they're going to rush in. They're going to try to push things forward. They're going to try and... If you're not ready for this person right now, we're going to pull some advice here at the end, but I feel like there's going to be a need to get ready here, Aquarius. So clarify the Empress, the King of Swords with the Ace of Cups. If you're not ready, there's a need to get ready. And what does that mean? If you're not ready, get ready, right? What does that exactly mean? So how do we get ready? How do we get prepared for a relationship? Here's an analogy that I like to use with my clients. Whenever we're preparing our life to buy a new car, so we clear the clutter, right? We clear up the space that we need in the driveway to have an extra car. Sometimes we may even clean out our old car to get it prepared to sell it to the dealership. Our old car to bring in this new car. And again, guys, this is just an analogy. It's not meaning get rid of anything. I'm actually telling you what exactly needs to take place. Getting crystal clear within yourself on the people, places, and things that you want to take on this journey with you, and letting go of the people, places, and things that aren't coming with. Okay. So if there's any other relationships that are lingering, and I feel like it's this person that has been preparing for some time, and maybe you have been just waiting for this person. And so, what I see coming out, Aquarius, is you don't necessarily need to get rid of people, get rid of any person in your life, because I feel like you've already been waiting for this person. But I do feel that accepting the strength energy is going to be a big key, a big part of this. Okay. So, accepting that this is already moving forward, this connection is already prepared for the future. You're just waiting for this person to come around. Okay. When this person comes around, it's going to move forward very quickly. And I feel like that's going to happen here within the next couple weeks. Okay. It could be tonight on Valentine's Day when you guys go to dinner, you get engaged, and then everything happens so quickly. Okay. But trusting the process is definitely going to be important here. I do feel an energy of the tables are going to be turned or the roles are going to be reversed, almost as if you're going to need to be preparing for something. So maybe that's having to do with having a baby. No, I'm just saying. Maybe this person put everything on pause for some time, and now all of a sudden this is happening. And this preparation is going to be key. Let's pull a few cards out here for your advice. See how this is playing out. It could go several different ways. It could go as a relationship and you and this person getting married, maybe moving in, deciding to move in with one another, and then rushing into the process. It's not a bad thing. It's just needing to be prepared because it's going to happen very quickly. Advice, guidance, moving forward for Aquarius in this energy, spirit, please and thank you. What do my Aquarian friends need to know? Okay. Five of Wands. So I don't feel like the Five of Wands in this case is competition. I honestly feel like this is the chaos that you're going to feel when this happens out of nowhere. The Tower is on the bottom of the deck, but I don't feel like this is a negative connotation, guys. I feel like this is a decision being made. And the Sun, guys, this is a new beginning. A lot of times this will be like a new birth, a new baby coming into the picture. So it very well could be somebody's pregnant here. You heard it first on my channel. But I do feel like there is an intense connection with this person. And I feel like you both are kind of coming to the realization that this is your person, that you are their person. And things are moving forward. Okay. Now, yes, there's going to be some fear. There's going to be some anxiety that comes with this change. But just going with the flow and understanding that outcome is important. So if you haven't gotten clear on what you want the outcome to be, maybe that's part of the preparation here. All right, Aquarius. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. We're going to jump into the fire energy next with Sagittarius, Leo, and then Aries. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Sagittarius spirit. What do my Sagittarian friends need to know? Again, guys, if you find the messages helpful, resonating, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Sorry if I'm rambling, guys. I got an extra shot of coffee so I could have energy to do the lives today. So Sagittarius. Sagittarius. More card. So Sagittarius, the energy coming out here for you is an energy of needing to make a decision. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Okay. You're in an energy of happiness. I feel like there's a person in your life that brings in a lot of happiness, that brings in a lot of joy. There's us. And I feel here that you're kind of feeling drained in this energy. But the energy surrounding you is almost like you feel like you need to interact with this person. This is a situation that you have to deal with. Now, we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. Maybe this is a friendship, maybe this is a coworker. But I definitely feel like this Five of Wands, it's like somebody here is causing complications. Someone keeps trying to cause complications in your life. Okay. Now, the person that's coming out here in your reading, Gemini, could be dealing with the Gemini, Sagittarius. Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the person that's coming out in your reading, Sag, this is a person going through some things. Okay, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords, this is an energy of like something's come to an end, or something is ending. Okay, a lot of sticks in the fire. It's almost as if this person doesn't know where to focus their time, attention, and energy. They have a lot of distractions going on. I almost feel like this person is maybe trying to cover up things, trying to maybe exude control over the situation. This person right here that's being channeled in your energy could be the complication, Sagittarius. And part of the challenge is you don't really know how to deal with this person. You don't know how to handle them. Now, I don't feel like this is a romantic partnership. Even though we have the Lovers and the Outcome, Sagittarius, I feel like this person here that's coming into your reading is not your soulmate. I feel like this is like maybe a coworker, a friend, a family member even. Maybe this is like a parent, a parental figure that's trying to control, okay? But you're trying to figure out how to handle this person, how to deal with this person. So let's clarify. Now, if you find the messages helpful, guys, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. I feel like ultimately, Sagittarius, you are going to set boundaries with this person. And maybe that includes putting some distance between you and them. Reevaluating the position that you're giving this person in your life. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups, the Six of Cups with the Five of Wands for Sagittarius's energy. Please and thank you. Part of the Outcome, Sagittarius, the Judgment energy, the World, these are both like coming to the conclusion that you need to free yourself from something that's no longer serving you. Okay. And it could very well be, maybe this is a work situation, a job, a boss. What I see coming out here, Sagittarius, is you can't really control another person. I hate to say it, as much as we would like to make people do what we want them to do, especially certain people in our lives, we can't. So what can we do, right? Well, we have to control how we interact with this person. We have to control the energy that we give to them, the position that we give this person in our life. We have to be very strategic with everything. Okay? This person here leaves you feeling helpless. Okay? And a lot of you, this person does that for a reason. So taking your power back in this particular scenario is going to be what's important. Okay, don't let this person tie you up. Okay, let's clarify this challenge here. The Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. I feel like it's almost as if you feel like you're walking on eggshells. You can't end this. The Ten of Swords is part of the challenge. Like, you can't walk as a person that you have to deal with. Okay, this may be a family member, overbearing parent, but you can still control the amount of energy that you give to this, the amount of attention, the time and attention that you give to this person. So if it is a parent, let's say this is a parent and you have to help take care of this person, you can still go into the energy. Okay, leave it right there at helping provide care. So what does that mean? Helping keep their place clean, helping keep their meals prepared, helping keep their vitamins in order. You don't have to interact with them any more than that. If that means we help this person, you have to limit the conversation to certain things by do. But right now, Sagittarius, with this person that's being channeled here, there's a need to protect your energy. So the outcome, the Lovers, guys, can also be a decision. And I feel like that's the energy that it's channeling. There's a decision that needs to be made here in regards to this particular person. And I know that your hand's still tied. We see the Eight of Swords coming out several times. So obviously your hand's still tied, but you have to limit the amount of energy that you give to this. Claire, let's pull some cards for your advice before we move on. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Advice, guidance moving forward here for Sagittarius Spirit. What do my Sagittarian friends need to know? Okay. Three of Wands, Hanged Man, Justice. So you are going to have to get clear on what you want the outcome to be. And honestly, Sagittarius, I feel like your hands are tied. I feel like you have to deal with this person. And maybe that's the case. But you can still limit your energy, limit the interaction, and make a plan about that is what's going to be the key. So you can stick to that plan. Okay, I do feel like this is in regards to your happiness, to your health. Health is wealth. So finding that balance in your life is important. And maybe that's something that you have to express to this person, that the reason why you have to limit the interaction is because of how they're showing up. Gotta fix this. The lighting on crappy. All right, guys, so let's pull out Soul Journey message. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. It's exactly what this Sagittarius. You're distancing yourself from a particular person in your life that's causing complications. You're trying to find that happy space. It's hard to be happy consistently in your life when there's people around us that drain us, that bring us down. Yes, there are family members in people's lives that are negative, if that may be hard to believe. And I can only personal experience. I have family members in my life to limit the interaction that I have with this particular person because every time we interact, I just listen to their BS, listen to their drama, listen to them complain. And that gets very draining. And even though I may care for this person, I don't want to. I'm recognizing that every time I go around them, all they're doing is complaining. What can I do? Well, I have to protect myself. I have to protect my peace. I have to protect my happiness. And if that means limiting the interaction with this person, then by all means, that's what's needing to take place. So, Sagittarius, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Positive healing vibes in regards to this situation. It's not fun for anybody to have to set boundaries with a family member, especially an older family member, but you can do it. A lot of times, guys, especially if you're here on the channel, you're breaking generational curses. So um, you're going to be the one, even if you're in a younger generation, you're going to be the one that's showing these grown adults how to be a human being, a good human being in life. And that means tough love sometimes. All right, Sagittarius, before we get, thank you guys for the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Before we get into Leo's message, I'm going to adjust the camera lighting because this is kind of bright. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Again, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. If you find the messages are helpful or resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. It does help with the growth of the channel and getting the message out. So thank you guys so much for that. We're going to look for the most important message here for Leo Spirit. What do humans need to know? Leo. It's a very interesting message. 1 second before we get into the energy, guys. I'm going to have a time at the end of the readings where I'm going to allow you guys to ask questions. If I'm not able to, I'll get on again here later and do some free life questions for you guys. I know that you guys like that. It's hard to focus on the energy and the live chats at the same time. So let's get to these you versus them readings. And then at 3 o'clock, I do have an appointment with a client. And then if I still need to do messages after that, I'll get back on and finish these lives. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. That's 2.5 hours of being on live chat. So we will see here. The energy surrounding you. You've been hurt. I feel here you are guarded. I feel here that you are not really open to having a new relationship. Okay, 3 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, the Tower. And I feel like this is something that you've expressed to people, whoever it is that you're dealing with. Okay. Now, we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. The energy surrounding your person is a new person, a new experience coming in. And I feel like this person is divinely guided into your life. Okay. And spirit is to open up. Okay. It's time. It's time. Okay. It's time to free yourself from this isolation and be open to new experiences. Okay. I do feel like this person is coming in hot and heavy. I feel like this person is going to want this to come together pretty quickly, make it work. I feel like this person comes across as very grounded, as very uplifting. And I also feel they're very independent. Okay. Now, part of the challenge here, Leo, is you're guarded. Okay. But with the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune energy as part of the challenge, it's not going to matter if you're guarded, because this, and I feel like this is going to happen very quickly, very soon. So clarify before we get any deeper into the message. Now, again, if you find the message is helpful or resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to start here by clarifying this Three of Swords, Eight of Wands, Tower energy. We're Leo. Please and thank you, Spirit. This person is going to catch you off guard for sure. The Justice, the Six of Coins, the Sun. And maybe this has already happened. But I do feel like this happens out of nowhere. It's going to be a very freeing energy. It's going to feel easy. And that's why this is going to come together very quickly. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles. So this person has been waiting for a person like you. That's how I see this coming out. And they're going to want to move things forward very quickly. Leo, there's an energy of accepting that this is what it is. I feel like there's going to be a very intense connection. It's almost as if you guys are going to fall into, it's just going to be so natural. It's just going to feel so easy. Okay? King and Queen of Swords. It's a match made in heaven. Okay, try not to fight this when it comes around, because I do feel like you are going to be resistant to this connection. Okay, let's pull a few cards out here for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. Advice in this energy for Leo Spirit. What do my Leo friends need to know? Okay. There's definitely a need to be prepared for this. Sun, the Magician, Four of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, try not to resist so much. Try not to have your wall up to block this person out. I feel here this person is going to spark a light inside of you, Leo, that you haven't felt in a long time. And so it's going to feel a little bit scary. But trust that the universe, the spirit, that your guides are just testing you. They want you to be the happiest you can be. They want you to be with the person that you're meant to be with. And they don't want you to experience any hardship. Okay? So being open to this experience is going to be important. I definitely feel an energy of resistance. Spirit is guiding you to kind of open up, to just try it. What's the worst that can happen? So your soul journey message is fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. That is definitely the energy that's coming out here, Leo. It's almost as if, not that you're afraid of love, but I feel here more of a fear of being hurt again. And I feel that the lesson has been learned in that experience. So you don't have to be afraid. Understand that you know what you will and won't accept into your life, and you can walk away at any time if you experience those negative emotions. However, I feel like this person is about to sweep you off your feet, so there's a need to be prepared. Try not to resist. Try to be open to the experience. So, that's what I have for Leo. The next sign is going to be Aries. Let me clear the energy, clear the space. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. Again, guys, I will try and have a little bit of time at the end of the message to answer questions. I may just jump on a live to just answer questions. We'll see. We'll see how much time I have, how much energy I have later. So let me go grab a water. I will be right back. And then we will do Aries. right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to go to the bathroom. And I got water. Okay. So, let's dive into Aries energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For liking, subscribing, sharing the content. If you guys are interested in any of the information is all still linked below, guys, in the description box. Most important message here for Aries spirit. What do my Aries friends need? Do. Okay. So the cards that flipped out, we have Eight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Hierophant. Like you're trapped in a situation, trapped in a loveless marriage. Okay. I definitely feel like your person doesn't want you to walk away. That's how I see this coming out here. But I do feel like this is very draining on your energy, Aries. I feel like this has become toxic. And how do we make this work? How can we make this come together? Okay. We're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. Guys, sometimes, I hate to say it, sometimes it doesn't have like a person on the outside mediating the conversation. So what does that mean? That definitely means like a relationship therapist, a relationship counselor, a mediator, somebody who's going to mediate the conflict. Okay? Because I feel here you and this person can't see eye to eye, and you're ready to walk away here, Aries. You're ready to end this. I feel like you're definitely exploring your options, one foot out the door. Okay? But your person doesn't want you to leave. This person is trying to figure out how to make this work. Part of the challenge is there has been some deception. I feel here that even though there may have been some things that have happened in the past, I feel like there has been apologies and people aren't closing out those chapters. Maybe this is you, Aries. Maybe this is your person. Maybe it's a little bit of both of you. But I definitely feel an energy of focusing on the past. There is a deep connection here. Okay, we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. We also have the King of Wands. It's another court card I thought that came out here. Maybe I was mistaken. The King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the King and Queen of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, the Knight of Cups. Okay, there could be extra people involved here. But I do feel like this connection, this person is the person who you're meant to be with. So how do we come to a common ground? How do we come up with a resolution where we both win? Setting the stage that you guys are on the same team from the get-go is going to be the first step. Let's clarify these cards before we get any deeper into the reading. Definitely feel like there is a deep connection here between you and this person. And I feel here your person wanting to make this work. The Death, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands, please and thank you. Okay. So Aries, I feel like you're the person that's withholding. I feel like you're the one that's withholding your energy from this person. And maybe you've already decided to walk away. Let's clarify this High Priestess, this Nine of Swords. You see, this person wants to fight for this connection. They want to make this work. I feel like if this doesn't work, then they're going to be alone. If you and them don't work out, then they're just going to be on their own. I'll show you up close and personal so you can see. Let's clarify the challenge here. The Magician, the Knight of Cups with the Seven of Swords. Now, whether this is your person, which I feel like this is your person, I feel like they've apologized. They've tried to make amends. I feel like you're not open to anything new with them. But they're open if you change your mind. I do see there's a deep connection here, Aries. And I feel here that your person wants to make this work, maybe a little bit more than you do. I feel like there can be a resolve here. I honestly feel like there needs to be a mediator to come in to help you guys come to that common ground. So let's clear the board here so we can pull out a few cards for your spiritual advice. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Excuse me, guys. Getting like a little scratch in my throat. Spiritual advice moving forward here for Aries, please and thank you. What do my Aries friends need to know? For some of you, the reason why this is coming up is because there may be more to this, more to the connection than just you guys are in a relationship, and I feel like you have more ties. So financial ties, maybe this is a marriage where you guys would have to go through a court proceeding to actually get divorced. I feel here there's more to the process than just, walking away. Your advice, guidance moving forward here, Aries, the Tower, Hanged Man, Eight of Swords with the Hierophant. I feel like there's a need for a change in perspective, and I feel like this is going to come out of nowhere. I do feel like your person wants to make this work. It's almost as if maybe you give in to trying one more time. However that's resonating, Aries, there can be a resolve for a common ground, whether that's you guys just having a friendship and moving forward. I don't feel like this is going to turn out as bad as you may perceive it. Definitely feel here, if you want this to work, it can work, but this person will work with you. Okay, if you're still wanting to walk away, wanting your independence, I feel like they would be willing to work with you. Your soul journey message coming out for your reading, Aries, is trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So this is trusting your intuition. Okay, trusting guides, trusting spirit, trusting your gut is going to be important at this time. Honestly, guys, I feel like you walked away because there was something that took place, something that happened. It's almost as if your person wants to make amends, whether they have to apologize or vice versa. They're open to making this work, and that's the message that's coming out for the reading. So, hope that resonates. Thank you guys again. Now we're going to jump into the earth signs. So we're going to do Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Let me just take a note. 121. So we're going to start with Virgo here in this message. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all freaking amazing. So you versus them reading. I'm sure you've seen these you versus them on several different channels. We're going to look at your energy, your person's energy, what's challenging this, and the outcome. So most important message here for Virgo spirit. What do my Virgo friends need to know? Please and thank you. Also, guys, I am going to try and make some time at the end. I do have an appointment at 3 o'clock, so I will have to get off at 3 o'clock. Hopefully I can get these done by then. If not, I'll come on after my appointment and finish up, and then I'll take questions at that time. And needing to slow down, Virgo. Breathe. Virgo, the message that I heard when I was laying out the cards is making it work. Making this work. Okay. I definitely feel here that there is an energy of back and forth. And I feel like this is you and your person. You both are kind of back and forth up in the air. What do I do? Do I stay? Do I go? Do we make this work? Do we walk away? Part of the challenge is the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups. Do we make this work? Do we go all in, right? Nose to the grindstone? Do we just hold back, give it a little bit? Do we walk away? And we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. I feel like there is an intense connection that is felt here, especially coming from your energy, Virgo. The Lovers, the Chariot, the 3 of Wands. I feel like ultimately you want this to work. If you sat down and thought about it in your heart of hearts, if everything was the way that you had it, that you had planned it, you would make this work. I feel like your person would make this work as well. There's a nostalgic energy that's coming from your person's energy with the 6 of Cups. I feel like they want to make this work, but it's like they're needing to be more grounded. If you know what I mean. It's like they're pushing in, they're trying to make this work, being impulsive. And there's a need for kind of patience, taking it slow, building that foundation. I do feel like there is an energy of you both making each other happy. So let's clarify before we get into the outcome and the advice. Again, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to start here with the Chariot, the Lovers, and the 3 of Swords. For Virgo's energy, please and thank you, Spirit. What do my Virgo friends need to know? So, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Back and forth, Virgo. What do I do? Do I stay? So ultimately, the underlying energy is making it work. But I feel like this is something that you're really up in your head, you're overthinking, you're stressing about. Okay, how do we make this work? And there's a need to get clear on what you want the outcome to be. The sooner that you're clear on what you want the outcome to be, the quicker this will come together. Okay, because I feel like there's this energy of not knowing or uncertain, or this is what I want, and maybe, or this person does one little thing and then you pull back. A need to have a little bit of more of an understanding. I feel like this person is coming in, they're rushing in. Um, the clarifying cards for their energy is the Queen of Wands with the Chariot. So they're coming in, rushing in, trying to impulsively do things. Again, there's a need for them to be more grounded in their decisions. But if you want this to work, if you ultimately want this to work, Virgo, you're going to have a little bit of more of patience with this person in the process. The outcome here, the Tower, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. So again, there's a need to take it slow. Take your time, have patience with this process. Don't just rush. And maybe that's the message for your person coming out. The outcome here is a very beautiful, very blessed outcome. There's an opportunity for positive change, positive blessings in the future. But if you want to make it work with this person, you have to have patience with them. So let's clear the board and pull some spiritual advice moving forward for you, Virgo. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all freaking amazing. Advice, guidance moving forward for Virgo spirit. What do my Virgo friends need to know? Wait. Two more cards, please and thank you. Ace of Swords. High Priestess. And I love that I picked this deck because the death card in this deck is definitely it. Endings and new beginnings, okay? Transformation. Your spiritual advice here, Virgo, moving forward, is there is a need to get clear. Get clear on what you want the outcome to be here with this person. Okay, what's most important to you? If you had your way, if everything was the way that you wanted it to be, what would that look like? Exactly, crystal clear on that vision. Okay. There is an intense connection here. Two of Cups. And intuitively, Virgo, I feel like you feel the intensity of this connection. I feel like this person also feels the intensity of this connection. But I feel like there's going to be a need to kind of be patient with this person, be patient with the process, focus on what you want the outcome to be and not the challenges and what's going on in the current energy. Okay, you and this person are going to be on the same team or on the same team. So you need to look at it as such. Teamwork makes the dream work. Isn't that what they say? Let's pull out your soul journey message, Virgo, to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. Sorry if it's blurry, guys. I don't know why it looks blurry on my live on my phone, but it doesn't look blurry on my camera. So your soul truth message coming out for your reading is love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Beautiful, beautiful, Virgo. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you, Virgo. I feel like the main thing that's coming out is getting crystal clear on what you want the outcome to be. And if you're honest with yourself in your heart of hearts, you really want this to work. So thank you guys again for all the love and support. The next sign we are going to do here, Taurus. We're doing the earth signs, so Taurus and then Capricorn. Okay. Most important message here for Taurus Spirit. What do my Taurasian friends need to know? Taurus. What I see coming out here is a need to make a decision. I feel like your person is feeling like they're stuck here in a situation that at first they may have brought them a lot of happiness, but I feel like they're feeling betrayed at this time, and that's something that they may have expressed to you. The energy surrounding you, Taurus, the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Cups, okay? So it's like the past is back. Maybe you have gone back to the past, but this is an energy of reconciliation with a person from your past, okay? Your person is feeling betrayed by this, okay? We have the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That's where I'm getting that information, okay? Your person's energy is the Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Tower. So this person is feeling stuck in a situation that at one point they would have given everything for. They would have fought, given their life for this connection. And now I feel here it's almost as if they're asking themselves, was it worth it? Whatever that means, okay? And we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. I feel like there's a need to pause. So not necessarily walk away, but not continue to press forward in whichever direction, whether that's with this person or with the person from the past, Taurus. You need to take a pause and get clear on what you want the outcome to be. So let's clarify the energy for you, Taurus. If you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. I'm going to start with the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Cups for Taurus energy. I feel like you may have waited for this past person to come back and may have one point thought that you were ready to move on. But as soon as this person wanted to try and make it work, you were ready. Five of Cups in the reverse, Three of Wands, the Queen of Wands. So this is an energy of moving on, moving forward. Now, I feel like there's a need to be mindful. This person may have a tendency to go back to past behavior patterns. So if they maybe were like an addict, something along those lines, we have the devil energy showing up. Even though it's in the reverse, I still feel like it's like they're teetering on the edge, and a need to kind of just pause, wait, and get crystal clear on what you want the outcome to be. I feel like there's a tendency to go back and forth with this person, or go back and forth just in life in general. Here, guys, a little tip, manifestation 101. Whenever you want something in your life and your heart truly desires that thing, it will come to you quicker. Manifestation is about your emotions, okay? It's about feelings. So if you truly want something, you need to envision it in your mind, get crystal clear on what you want that vision to be, and how would it feel to have that outcome. Now, putting it in the context of the reading, you have to sit down with yourself, Taurus, and get clear on what you want the outcome to be. Do you truly want to go back to this past person that's coming in and trying to sweep you off your feet? Or are you better where you're at? And you're going to know better than me, okay? What I see coming out here, Taurus, is there is a need to take a little time on your own, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is this independent type of an energy. A lot of times this is like the minor arcana Empress. It talks about independence, long-term goals. This is a person who probably owns their own business, is a leader in their career. The Hierophant talks about tradition. The King of Pentacles, that's earth energy. That's a leader. That's a person who is a leader on his throne, okay? There's going to be new opportunities that's going to be presented to you. Past people are going to come into your life, and they're going to come and go. You have to get clear, Taurus, what you truly want the outcome to be in your heart of hearts, and then align yourself with that. So if you see a future with this past person and you want to go back to this past person, and that's something that you've been waiting for no matter what, that's okay for you to be in that energy. That's exactly where you need to be. Just make sure that you close out this chapter so there's no hard feelings. In the same token, be sure that your ex has shifted their energy, even if just a little bit, because you don't want to go back to a past situation that you've already walked away from, that maybe you walked away for a specific reason. So let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor energy. There's definitely a need to kind of take the reins, okay, take the lead. Because I feel like maybe, Taurus, for some time you've been going along, okay, you're just trying to survive, okay? And now, and as no matter as stressful as it may be, you need to get clear, and you need to take the reins of your life. Okay, Eight of Swords, Five of Swords. This stress, this anxiety, this worry, this fear has been holding you back for too long. The outcome here, Taurus, is making a decision. And I feel like this is something that you have been up in the air about. Maybe there have been times where you knew exactly what you wanted to do and we're heading towards that. And understanding, guys, that that vision could change. And that's okay. It's okay if your vision changes. It's okay if you change your mind. That's part of this process, this adventure that we call life. If we look at life more as an adventure of lessons that we're learning, and less of like just run of the mill every single day, we're doing the same thing, we're like a hamster on a hamster wheel, but more like, what lessons are we learning today? What experiences are we going to have today? what I try to explain to my clients, to people that I encounter, is we're actually spiritual beings having a physical human experience. And so, in that, we're here to make messes, okay? Get messy, make mistakes, learn lessons. And how are we going to do that if we don't get out there and try? But equally as important, how do we know that we have direction in our life if we don't know where we're headed? So, getting clear on what you want the outcome to be. What do you want out of this situation? Do you want the past person to let go? Right now, they're kind of teetering on the brink, but I don't recommend keeping anybody on a string. That's not okay. Okay. So if your intention, Taurus, is to move forward with this past person, then definitely closing out this chapter is the next. Some spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For liking, subscribing, sharing the content. Advice, guidance moving forward for Taurus spirit. What do my Taurasian friends need to know? Yep. So, Taurus, as hard as it may be, I feel like you're walking away from this person. And I feel like this past person you may feel a more intense connection with, or you know that your soulmate, something along those lines, and that's okay. Communication here is going to be the key. Okay, 8 of Wands. Accepting that it's time. You can't go back and forth. You can't teeter-totter on the brink. You can't pull the wool over someone's eyes. It's just best, if your intentions is to move forward in a different direction, to close out this chapter, as difficult as that may be. I feel like this person already feels that 3 of Swords energy, so it's okay. You don't have to worry. They already feel that hurt, that pain, that betrayal. Putting that final nail in the coffin, I feel, is what Spirit is calling you to do. If you want to walk away, that's fine. But closing out the chapter is what's important. Your soul journey message coming out for your reading, Taurus, is acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Putting yourself in a position of back and forth, or 2 people, we're going to be forced. Our hand is going to be forced. It's better to decide for ourselves. So getting clear on what you want that decision to be is definitely going to be the next step. So, Taurus, all right, guys. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you, Taurus. We're going to jump into Capricorn's reading. Let me first cleanse the energy, the space. All right. Okay, let's do Capricorn's message here. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you guys for stopping by the channel. Most important message here for Capricorn spirit. What do my Capricorn friends need to know? Okay, Capricorn. You feel betrayed in this situation. Your person was definitely, I feel like they were going back and forth between you and other people, and I feel like withdrawing your energy. You're the one that's walking away. I do feel like even though your person doesn't want you to walk away here, that is the Five of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands energy. So I feel like they're definitely going back and forth between you and other people. But the Nine of Wands tells me that they don't want this. They don't want you to walk away. They're also not stopping cheating. They're not stopping running off with other people. They're not interacting with people, okay? And putting you in this difficult position of feeling betrayed, okay? Feeling as if you need to protect your energy. Let's be honest, okay? Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles energy. I do feel like both of you are kind of up in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing. The best thing to do in this scenario is just to withdraw, to get clear on what you want your individual outcome to be with or without this person. How would you want this relationship to look if it was exactly how you wanted it in your perspective, in your mind? And what does that look like to you? This working, okay? If this does work, okay? One thing I always tell people, I always tell my clients, I always tell my friends, my family members when they're coming to me for advice is you need to ask yourself, okay, how this person is right now in their life, in their energy, all of their behavior patterns, their negative and positive behavior traits. Is this a person that I would want to live my life with? Is this a person that I could see a future with, first and foremost? And if it is, perfect. Okay. What's not working then? What isn't working? Maybe you're in a position here because the energy that's coming out is the Three of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. Maybe you're in a position here, Capricorn, of I can't accept what they're doing. I want them to not stay out late. I don't want them to interact with other people of a different gender. I want them to be home at a certain time. I want them to work in a certain type of a career. Then maybe it's better to align yourself with a person who you envision in that future. I feel here in this energy, in this reading, what's coming out here, there's going to be new opportunities that's going to be presented to you. You're going to have to decide what it is that you want. Do you want to continue with this person? Do you see yourself in a relationship at all? Maybe you want to be on your own for a little bit, recalibrating your own energy. But I feel here, Capricorn, part of the challenge is you're not focused on what's going to make Capricorn happy. It's going to bring Capricorn joy. Because part of the challenge here is the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups, okay? And the Nine of Swords. But the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups, these are the cards that are standing out to me the heaviest. So part of the challenge is not doing what brings you happiness. So let's clarify. Maybe I'm wrong. If you find the messages helpful, guys, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to start here by clearing Capricorn's energy, please. Thank you. So we have the Magician in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Look, Capricorn, I feel here that maybe by you walking away, you're trying to have control over the situation. Because it's definitely coming a message that you're back and forth about what it is that you want to do here. I feel here your person is definitely back and forth about what they want to do, but I also feel like there's other people involved. So whether this is you, whether they have to get clear, okay? We're coming into an age where we can't keep in with all these different people. We have to either be very independent on our own and only have friends around us and maybe sexually interact with some of those friends, and keep it at that, which means they can't stay the night, which means it can't get too emotionally intertwined. You can't get too deep, okay? Or you are spiritually connecting with one person. Energetically, that's what we're being called to do. It's more about our energy, and again, everybody has their preference. So maybe one person having a monogamous relationship isn't on the table for you. Okay, maybe that's not resonating. But I feel here being choosy about who you share your energy with, who you share your experience with, is more what needs to take place. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of back and forth energy, and what Spirit is calling for everybody here in this reading to do is to decide. If you're Capricorn, if you're resonating with this message, to be honest with you guys, this message of needing to make a decision here has been coming, and you will also see all the different cards that symbolize confusion in tarot. Your person is feeling like a rock in a hard spot, and it's because they haven't really gotten clear on what they want their outcome to be either. But if we go along with people that are in this confused state of being, we're going to find ourselves in a confused state of being. So that's why it's important for us to get clear. Part of the outcome here is the Five of Cups, Knight of Wands, guys. This is like holding on to past energy, holding on to grudges, wishing on this past energy, this betrayal, this hurt, which, yes, it's important to process. It's important to process the hurt. It's equally as important to move forward, guys. Can't stay stuck in this energy forever. Part of healing experience is also experiencing new experiences, new adventures. And new adventures aren't going to come knocking on your door. You can't just isolate yourself from the world and expect new things to happen. If we just isolate ourselves from the world, the only thing that is the past. So maybe it's important to get yourself out there. experience new things, if you want a new connection, if you feel betrayed by a particular person in your life, your past, how are you going to find someone for your future? Pull out a soul journey message to sum up the reading for Capricorn. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Imagination, Manifestation 101. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Guys, we are the creators of our destiny. We are the makers of this magic. So what does that mean? That means that our mind is a lot more powerful than what people give credit to. And if we frivolously think about different things in our lives, then we're going to create more of those experiences, because that's how powerful our mind is. So instead of allowing our mind to wander frivolously, let's try to have a little bit of control over the matter. You're not always going to be able to control your thoughts, to control your mind. It's human nature for our mind to think that's what our mind is meant to do. However, you can notice when you're focusing on the past, notice when you're focusing on those negative aspects of life, and tell yourself you're going to have a shift in perspective. You're going to change your perspective on the situation. So instead of focusing on this went bad or that went bad today, focus on the positive things that are happening in your experience, even if that means that you're still here breathing to make a change. We are the creators of our destiny. We are the makers of our magic. Definitely, definitely, definitely being trapped by your own thinking will keep you trapped in that thinking. So Capricorn, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. We didn't even pull any spiritual advice, which I know I did advice for Capricorn, but I'm going to pull a few cards for spiritual advice for Capricorn, just because I did for every other reading, and maybe the same message will come out, but let's see. Spiritual advice, guidance moving forward for Capricorn. Spirit, please and thank you. It's time to free yourself from overthinking, overanalyzing the situation. Okay, so how do we get ourselves from... Because a lot of times, guys, when we're trapped in that negative mindset, it's hard to get out of that. It's hard, especially if we've done it for so long. If we've talked to ourselves negatively for so long, if we've focused on the past for so long, it's hard. Trust me, I know. I'm only speaking from personal experience ever, guys, on this channel. Okay. How do we free ourselves from this negative mindset? Well, we have to first start by correcting those thought patterns. And we recognize, okay, I'm thinking negatively. So whenever my ex is calling again, he's such a piece of crap and he never takes care of the kids and all of this crazy negative stuff. Okay, Nina, you're focusing on the negative right now. What positive is going on in my experience? Well, I have water, I have food. I woke up today, was able to take a shower, I was able to get my errands done, I have coffee, the sun is shining, my bills are paid. All of these things are going on positive, and you see how you can come up with a list and you can just focus on and ruminate from there. It's better to ruminate on the positive than it is to ruminate on the negative, okay? You have to get clear and make a plan and be strategic on what you want your outcome to be, what that future is going to look like. and choose to let go of that negative thinking. And it's not going to happen every time. It's kind of like a muscle. So you're going to work it out and it's going to get stronger and stronger, and you're going to be able to pay attention and correct the thinking quicker by the awareness. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. But right now, I feel, Capricorn, it's almost as if there's like this unknown. Maybe there's an unknown of how powerful your thoughts really are. And Spirit is telling you it's time to pay attention to what you're thinking. All right, guys. I'm going to get into the water signs next. We're going to do Cancer, Scorpio, and then Pisces. But let me do my little jotting down of all of the information. All right, most important message here for Cancer Spirit. What do my Cancerian friends need to know? Cancer. I feel like you want to move things forward. You want to take things to the next level. You want a higher level of commitment, that long-term connection, right? Somebody who you can trust, somebody who you know is going to be there long-term, somebody who's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of prosperity, help build your dream. The person that's showing up in your reading is going through a lot of stuff. I feel like this person is really up in their head, overthinking. It's feel like they're trapped by their thoughts and need to change their perspective on life in general. And I feel here this is becoming very draining on your happiness, very draining on your energy. Okay. I also feel here, Cancer, that your intuition is guiding you. So you need to pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. And I feel here the energy that's coming out here, Cancer, is questioning, uncertainty, is a soft no, a universal soft no. So let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment with the Three of Cups. Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Cups energy. Waiting for the past, waiting for this person from the past to come through, to come forward, to follow through. Nine of Wands, Hanged Man, Two of Swords. If it's this person that's showing up in your reading, Cancer, that you're waiting for, this person is not coming around. And intuitively, I feel like you know this. Like they keep you at a distance, if that makes sense. This person is iced out. It's like, or iced you out. It's almost as if they don't show any emotions towards this connection. And I feel here, Cancer, that you want more here. definitely an energy of wanting more. Let's clarify this 10 of Wands, the Sun, the High Priestess. So Cancer, one thing I do preach on this channel often is knowing what you want so you can be in alignment with that. And I feel here there's a lot of complications, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of chaos, a lot of questioning. And that's like the universe telling us, no, not at this time, not the right person. But a lot of times we ignore and we pay attention to the other person and what they want more than what's going to bring us happiness. What do we need to feel happy? What I feel is coming out here, Cancer, is there is this back and forth and need to make a decision. Okay, but how do we know if we're in alignment with our future? And the reason why there's a need to make a decision is because there's going to be new things coming in, new things that are presented to you. But how are you going to know if they're in alignment with your future if you don't know what the outcome is going to be? Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I need to make a decision. I need to decide. There's some indecisive energy that's coming out. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I make it work with this person? Do I wait for this person to come around? Do I wait any longer? Or do I walk away? How long do I wait? You want to know what I say? What I would say personally? Don't wait for anybody. If you need time by yourself to heal, to recalibrate your energy, then by all means, then you should do that. But don't wait for a person to come back around. If that connection isn't working, take a step back, focus on yourself for a little bit, recalibrate your energy, and move forward. There has to be a limit to the BS. There has to be a limit to the nonsense. So, Cancer, let's clear the board so we can pull out some spiritual advice. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. Advice, guidance moving forward here for Cancer Spirit. What do my Cancerian friends need to know? It's time to make a decision. And you have to pull back. If you're not clear what you want the outcome to be, or you don't know, and guys, I don't mean getting clear as in a particular person. I mean getting clear on what you want the outcome to be, as far as like if it's in a relationship, then characteristics of that person. But don't like, I want a future with John. I feel like that's so limiting. Instead, John is a person who is a good person. He's very charitable. He's nice. He's a gentleman. Those characteristics about John are things that I could see myself in the future. Now, if John chooses me, then of course I would want it to be with John. You see what I mean? Focusing on the things that bring you happiness, the things that bring you joy, the things that make you feel stable and secure, not the things that make you feel scattered, uncertain, chaotic. All of those emotions are signs of resistance. Pull a soul truth message to sum up your reading. Doubt, I release the need to know all the answers. So, Cancer, there is a need, there is a questioning that's going on here. Like, is this the right person? Is this the right decision? Is this the right path? Is this the right purpose? I definitely feel like you're headed in the right direction. Trusting the process is going to be important here. Okay, it's going to be the key. Trusting your intuition, trusting spirit, and knowing that you're going to know when it's time to go, when it's time to pursue, when it's time to be open. You're going to know. It's going to feel stable, calm, secure. It's not going to feel chaotic. It's not going to feel heavy. Okay, paying attention to our emotions. Guys, our emotions are indicators of where we need to focus our energy and where we need to pull back. So if it's feeling stable, solid, secure, happy, joyful, uplifting, then that's where we should focus our energy. And again, if it's feeling chaotic, if you're feeling anxious, nervous, scared, fearful, those are signs that it's time to pull back. Paying attention to that is going to be important. So Cancer, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. I'm going to start on Scorpio's reading. Most important message here for Scorpio Spirit. What do my Scorpion friends need to know? Whew, cards are flipping out. Flipping out, Scorpio. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups. So this is an energy of walking away from something that's no longer serving you. Scorpio, you're walking away from something, but is this the right decision? Is this the right path? Did you walk away too impulsively? Not necessarily regretting the decision, just questioning. Okay, if this was what Spirit wanted. Here's what I say. If there's any questioning, then that's a universal soft no. However, if we're uncertain about the direction that we're taking in our life, about the path that we're on, it's always okay to stop, to pause right where we're at, and to realign ourselves with our purpose, with our happiness, with our goals. The energy that's coming out here is conflicted. I feel like it's chaos. I feel like part of the challenge is there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of conflict, and it's almost as if you're tired of going through this. But you don't want to give up on this person. Okay, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of happiness. I feel like there's a history. So let's clarify for you, Scorpio. We're going to start with the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. For Scorpio's energy, do my Scorpio friends need to know? It's like you're still watching, you're still waiting, still anticipating this person coming back in. But has this connection ran its course? Let's clarify the Empress, the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. What I see here, Scorpio, coming out is if you've distanced yourself or ended something with a particular person, that person is meant to be in your life, they will come back around. Whether it takes years or a couple months, they will come back around. You have to take it upon yourself to be prepared when that person comes back around for that connection. Part of the challenge is that you've been back and forth about this particular person or this particular connection for some time. And I feel here there is a need to get clear. Like maybe you and this person are better as friends. And maybe that's where you see yourself with this person. Maybe there's a lot of love here and you don't see yourself disconnecting from them like for good, but you can't be in a relationship with this person. Whatever the case may be here, Scorpio, there is a need to get clear on what you want the outcome to be. Where is this all headed? Where is this going? If you had it your way and everything was in your mind, the picture that you wanted it to be, what would that look like? That's the first step. Before you can even communicate, you have to get clear on what that looks like. So, Scorpio, let's clear the board. We're going to pull a few cards here for your spiritual advice, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. I do feel like this is weighing heavy on your heart. I feel like it's a difficult decision. I feel like when you walk away from this particular person, you question. This isn't the first time this has happened. There we go. Manifestation 101. Guys, this has been coming out heavily in the reading. You have to get clear on what you want the outcome to be, and here's why. Our thoughts are very powerful. And even if at times there's negative things that happen to everybody, and so you can't avoid thinking negatively. That's unrealistic. You can, however, when you recognize yourself focusing on those negative things, change your perspective. Okay, try to change your thinking. So when you're focusing on the negative things that are happening during the day, and then you recognize that that's what you're doing, it's time to shift your focus. And the more you do that, the easier it becomes. You have to be aware, Scorpio, that you are the creator of your reality. You're the maker of the magic. So you have to choose what you want that to look like and focus on those positive things coming in and try to distance yourself from anything negative. If that represents a particular person in your life, maybe there's a particular person in your life that's always negative, then by all means, you have to distance yourself from that person. You have to be the person to do that. Nobody else can do that for you. I feel like you're realizing, part of you is realizing that this shift needs to take place. And that's okay. The first step to the process is becoming aware that this is a problem. That's when you start to change your shift, your focus, change your perspective. I feel, Scorpio, that there is an intense connection here, but that's not the top priority. The top priority needs to be your happiness, your stability. So if this is an intense connection that brings you a lot of chaos, then by all means, protect yourself. Your soul truth message coming out for your reading is friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So there's definitely a soulmate, soul tie connection coming out here. But you have to determine the position that you're going to give this person in your life. Maybe just because they're a soulmate doesn't necessarily mean that they're meant to be a romantic partnership. A soulmate can be a friendship, it could be a family member, it could be any of those things. You have to determine the position that you're going to give the person in your life and stand on that. So Scorpio, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Last but certainly not least, we have Pisces. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you find the messages helpful or resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All right, most important message here for Pisces spirit. What do my Piscean friends need to know? Decisions, decisions, decisions. Pisces is a situation in which you've pulled back. Maybe it's your person that's pulled back. I definitely feel like this situation is toxic and draining. I feel that what's coming out here, Pisces, is, and sorry guys that this has been a repeat message coming out here for the entire collective, but I guess the message needed to come out. It needed to be had, so here we have it. You have to make a decision. You have to get clear, because I feel like there's an energy of going back to somebody from your past, but what I see is that past person, you walked away from that connection for a particular reason. Now, I don't know if this person being channeled here is the past person or this person here is somebody that you're walking away from, because I can see this as both. However, the energy that's surrounding the person in your reading is the Devil, the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and the Tower energy. So this is a person who is being deceptive, manipulative, not forthcoming. I feel like they come back in and want to try to make this work, but then everything implodes on itself. You're trying to have patience with this person, patience with the process, but here comes a person from your past, and now you're kind of like a rock in a hard spot. There's definitely a need to make a decision, however you want to measure it. Are you going to go back to the past, or are you going to continue to move forward with this person, or are you going to be by yourself? Let's clarify the Knight of Wands, the Fool with the Six of Cups energy for Pisces, please and thank you. Guys, I'm not going to have time to do questions at the end of the reading. I do apologize, but I will try to pop on here later. Strength with the Star, for those of you that are interested. So, Strength with the Star energy, Pisces, okay? There's a need for healing. I honestly, how I see this playing out is you need to have some time with yourself. You need to take a break. You need to be in your own energy on your own for a while. Independence is going to be the key. Maybe have a single girl summer. Okay, because this person is causing a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty. I also feel here that this is done. What's done is done. It's coming to an end. There is a decision that's being made, and I feel like it's to walk away. Okay, part of the reason why that you don't stand your ground in that is because it's like maybe not clear. If I walk away from this, then what? The outcome here is being on your own, this Hermit energy, taking some time by yourself. And I feel here, Pisces, that's exactly what needs to take place. I feel like clearing out your closet, okay? Clearing out all those past emotions, um, getting back to yourself, finding those little pieces of joy, those little pieces of happiness in life, those things that make you feel uplifted, that make you feel happy, that make you feel joyful. What do you enjoy? Take some time to date yourself, okay? Get back in tune with your star player. So Pisces, let's clear the board, pull some spiritual advice. I do feel like there's new opportunities being presented, that there's a past person coming back, but you have to get clear within yourself on what that outcome looks like. And I honestly feel if that was the past person being channeled, their energy hasn't shifted from the past. So understand that you're going to be heading down the same old path that you were before. Advice, guidance moving forward here for Pisces energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, Three of Cups. So the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there is a need to end this, to walk away. It's time to focus on friendships, on the things that bring you joy. If you don't know what that is, take some time and get clear. Okay. Date yourself. What does that look like? Take yourself out to lunch. Take yourself to the movies. Take yourself shopping. Find those things that you enjoy on your own, with or without another person. If you have any regrets from the past, go back to those people and make amends. Okay? Say you're sorry. It's okay. It will help you to transmute the energy from that negative, lower vibrational, feeling down energy to something more positive. Your soul truth message coming out, Pisces, is pride. I love myself and I see everyone, myself in everyone. So that's definitely a mirroring energy. Okay. Here's what the thing is about mirroring. Mirroring is a part of life that we can never get away from. A mirror is basically us seeing parts of ourselves in another person, whether we like or we don't like, and trying to have a better understanding of that. So what does it say? I love myself and I see myself in everyone. You have to be able to empathize with everyone by putting yourself in those shoes. Pisces, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. I feel like that's a positive message coming out for everyone. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you guys are interested in personal readings, the information is all linked below in the description box, along with the decks that I use, any other social media information, the ritual kits that I offer, the rituals that I do. Again, guys, all linked below in the description box. If you found the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, and you're still here, give it a butterfly emoji for transformation, a heart emoji for loving, and a thumbs up emoji for message received. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.